It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Play action. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready?
To the right side and caught by Dell. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Texans at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. They go again with Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in.
Man,
this could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Partner, have you ever heard the story? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with the option, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Running right, here's McAllister. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interception.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame, just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove because any guy who's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 25 yards that time.
Following the turn. And they're taking no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Pierce He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. We're scoreless after 1. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, you got to
It's
pitch
going
that.
to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TV. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a toss out wide to McAllister. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You first see incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that will be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
Those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Powerful running.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And apparently he knew what he was doing as he winds up bringing this out past the 25. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Second down, here's Strong once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
19 tight.
On first down, here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. Nice little juke. Still going. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken it. Gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force being down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Carter, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Derek Stingley picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Damian Pierce. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Chargers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick a little rocks for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Screen play to McAllister. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Texans.
Herbert changing things up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. To the air again, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The end result, 21 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Johnston sent in motion. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And that is no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Another run with McAllister. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And Johnston sent in motion. A give running left, McAllister. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Herbert off of play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try to cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a 3rd down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit almost 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On 4th down, Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On the give, McAllister with it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
19, Charger, 19.
Throwing now is Stroud. Powers through him. Gets the dump off to Cook. And he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. So potentially a big turnaround brewing to begin this third quarter as this defense forces a much-needed turnover.
Yeah, this is a team starting to work in concert now, right? They went out and got a touchdown to start the second half, and now they get the football right back.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 50, here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Pierce now up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stroud to throw it. Pushes him over. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Stroud off the play fake. Rolling to his right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here's Stroud. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud. Flushed out right. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the 1st down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Play action. Stroud now, eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Tank Dell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Texans 28, Chargers 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Draw play. Here's McAllister. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Forced out to his left. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 36 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
And Stroud now to throw. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Texans. Alberto, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On second down, here's Herbert. Williams brings it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, Chargers.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Texans 42. Chargers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Charger drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Derek Stingley picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Another carry for Pierce. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Henry To'oTo'o there to bring him down defensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one did fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He gets it to Johnston. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. No move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Here we go, here we go.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd...